Hello, sweeties. I'm Lori, or Sweet Mountain Violet. That is where you can find me in my Etsy or eBay store as Sweet Mountain Violet, and that is my exciting news. Um, Last July, I started selling a handful of things on eBay um, because I couldn't sell them on Etsy. They either weren't vintage or I couldn't guarantee they were vintage. And so I just did that at a hobby level, the same as my Etsy shop, and it's been so much fun that this weekend I started an eBay store. So that is my super exciting news. Um, Also, I had my store, well, it wasn't the store yet, but I was on vacation mode on eBay and Etsy, so nothing was available for sale on Etsy. But eBay, when it does vacation, it still has all your stuff for sale and just lets people know that it will take longer for them to receive their items because you're on vacation mode. And the huge shock to me was that I continued to make sales while in vacation mode. And so I have this great opportunity today to do a what sold video. So you get to see what sold while my store was in vacation mode when I wasn't putting any effort into it. And now I'm like gathered everything up, ready to ship it, and I want to show you what sold this week. Um, so many fun things. I'm gonna start with the first thing that sold. This has been kind of a little obsession of mine lately. Oh my gosh, he's so little. I think hold on. It's so little, I keep losing him right in plain sight. But look at this little guy. So I have discovered how much fun English enamels are. This one is Halcyon Days, and it's a little pug. I had come across several that were Crummels brand, and they're just, you can see it's so tiny. It's just a little pill or trinket box, itty bitty. I found this guy on eBay at a price that I wanted to pay, and with a little research, I realized he was the only one available or that had even sold in quite a while. And I know how much pug people love their pugs. So I went ahead and bought it and relisted it in my store. And he sold for $60 while I was on vacation. So yeah, the buyer paid 60 plus their shipping, and they paid priority shipping for this. I personally, even if it could ship first class, put a lot of my higher priced items priority. I feel like the buyer appreciates that option. So also, some items I just offer first class or priority, and they can choose what they want. Okay, next thing to sell is this little duck ornament. If you are like me, you recognized Farmville right away from our happy early days of Facebook gaming. I had quite the farm. It took a lot of my time. And when I found baggies full of these little Farmville plushes at Savers, I grabbed them all. They were in great condition, and it ended up being like a full set that I have listed together as a set, and then lots of individual ones that I've listed and have been selling here and there since. This is one of the first things I listed in July when I started selling on eBay. And He sold for $6.50. I think I paid $6 total for all of them. And he's super easy to ship. He'll just go into a small padded envelope and ship first class. And okay, so the next item. This is something that I had sitting right up here on this shelf with my perfume bottles for quite a while. Is a recycled glass, just glass jar. So you can see it's Spanish recycled glass. Recycled glass is super popular. You may know like Fire and Ice or a lot of other brands. So when I saw this, I just thought it was really pretty. I didn't intend to sell it, and I just kept it for a long time. Then I acquired more perfume bottles, and I had to decide, does this stay and I get rid of something? Which thing on my shelf has to go? So I listed this, and it sold for $29.99 plus shipping. Look how pretty that is. Don't you just love that? Anyway, it's gorgeous, and I love the aqua glass. Okay, next up. Okay, we've got these shot glasses. Carnival, can you see that? It says, ooh, trying to get a good shot. Carnival. So they've got this blue glass. That's what caught my attention. Always love the cobalt. People collect cruise liner things. People collect drinking things, and so I picked these up at the thrift store for, I don't remember how much, a couple dollars, and they sold for $12.99. Okay, this was so much fun. I knew as soon as I saw him on the shelf that it was Worcester Buck. That's fun, collectible. People love to collect the Worcester Buck mugs. And it's Christmas. So Christmas sells any time of the year. And this guy sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Look how happy Santa is. Now, one thing I noticed that was not, you see that? That is not disclosed in the listing. But I have two of these guys, so I will send the seller the other one and then relist, update the listing for the second one to include that, so that, and maybe drop the price a little bit for the second one. Okay, these are fun. I'm always looking for Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks. I have one. It's my favorite. And I just love all the different editions. I would collect one of each if that was any kind of practicality in that. But I will pick them up when they're cheap enough. Every edition has a different value. There's some, just depending on how many are available out there. As a collector, there are collectors. This one is extra fun because it has so many of the original owner's notes in it. There are tabs. They're like, it's a fun thing for cookbook collectors to see what the original owner. She has damage that was disclosed in the listing. And this one sold for $34.99. So this is one of the better ones. Let me look. This is the 1969 version. So it is vintage. I chose to list it on eBay instead of Etsy, and it went to an international buyer. I do not have my Etsy set up for international sales, but eBay, I use the global shipping program, and things can go international. So that sold, and we'll get that out as soon as possible to that buyer because they will probably be anxiously waiting for that. I know I would if I bought a cookbook. They're just so full of history and fun, and that is what makes them so compelling. Yeah, I keep looking down at my laptop because it's got all the information about what I'm showing you. Okay, these, I've not had these very long. These are some vintage placemats, and they still had the little tag on there. You see that? I keep looking at the wrong spot. I expect my camera to be in a different place. So yeah, the emerald, very vintage, beautiful, with tags. I knew they wouldn't last long. And they sold for $19. I'm pretty sure that was on an offer. I sent an offer to an interested buyer, gave them a bit of a discount, and they accepted. This was a fun one. I was at the thrift store when they put this on the shelf, and I picked it right back up again because I know plenty of babies. If it didn't have any resale value, I would have gifted it to a friend. But it's Carter's. It's brand new, plush, pink polka dot, like irresistible. And it sold for $39.99. So that was an excellent pickup. And I didn't hold on to it very long. All right, this little guy came in a hang bag at the thrift store with some other items I was interested in. I had no idea. I knew he was a character from something, obviously. And it turns out Fortnite. So I have kids. I know that's a game, I think. Don't quote me. So it's not a game they play. So little Plushie. I think I listed him for $9.99. He sold on an offer for $6.50. And he'll just go out in a poly mailer. Super easy. First class. All right. Alright, someday I'll learn how to edit better and you won't have to deal with the awkward pauses. But I bought a lot. I've been obsessed with all kinds of Trinket boxes lately. And I found an adorable lot of wooden Trinket boxes on eBay. It was a bidding. So generally, if I find something I like, I'll just bid the price I'm willing to pay and let it sit. And either I win it or I don't. And this one I happened to win. It had a few other Trinket boxes with it. I've already sold. Two of the others were turned wooden Trinket boxes that had a lot of interest and sold really quickly. And now these are the black lacquer Russian Trinket boxes. And they both went to the same buyer. They paid $23 when I sent them offers. So $23 together for the two of them. And then they accepted the offer, and then they didn't pay immediately, and that allowed me to put an invoice and send them an invoice with the reduced shipping since they'll be shipping together. And they paid right away once I sent that. So that's a fun thing. And there's one more thing. Oh, right. Had to pause again. I was missing an item, and then the kids made croissants, so I had to eat a croissant, and now I'm back. Okay, so this is the last item on here. These cute, adorable little Easter ornaments. I got these guys at a yard sale last summer. It was a church, not a church, but a auxiliary group rummage sale, and there were a bunch of wooden ornaments and decorations, and I suspected they were German, and there was enough evidence. Some of them had packaging, writing on the boxes and stuff. And so I bought it all. There was a nativity scene. There was a whole bunch of Easter ornaments. And so this is one of the sets of those Easter ornaments. And when I did my research, we got found out that the majority of those things come from Erzgebirge, Germany. So I was able to use that as a keyword and listing, and these ornaments have been selling here and there. They're just so cute. Like, almost motivated me to get an Easter tree myself. So, but yes, for these 5 little bunnies, the buyer paid $21 plus shipping. And you can see, like, they're vintage for sure. And you can kind of see the old glue there, but they've got the little hand-painted faces. Sorry, they're not very clear. And they're just adorable. And see the wood ears, they're even like rough there. Wow, we'll get that little fuzzy off of him. They're just so cute and the fun little colors. And yeah, I've sold a lot of eggs and birds, and today the bunnies are going out. Okay, so that's everything that's sold during the 2 weeks that my store was on vacation. And I'm really excited about it. I'm not hugely excited about packing. Like, tell me, is that everyone's least favorite thing about selling? I am excited though, because this is a thing I've started as a hobby. It was my excuse to be able to buy more stuff for myself because I'm selling some of it. And I did just Etsy for a long time, and I learned a lot and I enjoyed it. And it's just been exciting to see it grow to a point where it's a thing I'm doing all the time, and I still have a career that is my primary focus. I'm learning how to be able to do this on the side and become more efficient at it. And I still get to see and have such wonderful things without overfilling my home. I'm able to buy things that are like, maybe not quite my style, but I know someone else really wants it, and I get to enjoy owning it for that short time before I pass it on to someone who really appreciates it. And I want to tell my 5 subscribers how much I love and appreciate them, because it's clearly like my special interest, my obsession. So many times people are like, okay, especially kids, right? Okay, mom. And I'm like, oh, I love thinking about there's someone else out there who is excited about this as I am, and the opportunity to share and reach out and be part of that means so much to me. If you're just finding me and you enjoyed this at all, please subscribe, watch my video, and I'll try to make more content more often and share more of my special interests and hobby and fun times with you. Have a wonderful day.